and it's difficult because I feel like we all just get buffeted by feelings and ego or fears or little, chips of resentments or intuitions that are tied to something maybe higher but you think is out of your reach or whatever. So it was a perfect time. And I got to go have dinner with a bunch of the Marvel folks last night and kind of have just a little bit of extra closure because, the movie came out and it was bananas, and the directors are sending me pictures of like people flipping out in theaters when Tony snaps, and I was like, whoa, this is kind of like a really big cultural thing. But then like Victoria Alonso, who's the head of VFX for all these movies, a literal super genius, or Kevin Feige or Favreau or Scarlett, or some people that I've just been there with it for a long time. We were there experiencing it all when it came out, and then we'd see each other on a red carpet, and it's not intimate. And then we kind of hadn't really had a chance just to do nothing, just hang out and, have some crudité and kind of talk shit. So it was really interesting being here today because yesterday was this kind of – last night was this kind of real, like felt like closing the circle on things a bit.
That's got to be bittersweet.
Yeah.
But I like that you want to move on. And I like that you want to, and I like that you're doing something like Dr. Dolittle, because you've done a lot of wild shit in your life. You've done a lot of wild shit in your career, but you sort of embody every new chapter with the same kind of energy, although there's a different result and a different piece of art. It's all the same you. And that's one of the more interesting things about people, and particularly actors, because actors get to be a bunch of different things. And it's one of the weirder things about that craft. Like when you see, a guy who's like Daniel Day-Lewis, who like embodies these different humans, like literally becomes different humans. But it's always Daniel Day-Lewis. You know what I mean? Like even though he plays these the There Will Be Blood guy and all these different psychopaths and various fascinating characters, it's always the energy. Like you're pumped to see him do it, right? And I think I feel the same way with you. It's like I know you're an interesting guy. There's a lot of shit going on in your head. So when you dive into something, whatever it is, whether it's your character from Tropic Thunder or whatever it is, like it's gonna be Robert Downey Jr.